Every day, at exactly 6 o'clock in the morning, a man sat on the same bench in the park. He did not move, he did not speak, but somehow he always knew what would happen next. People passed him every morning, joggers, workers, students. Most of them ignored him, but a few noticed something strange. The man was always watching, as if he was waiting for something. Daniel first saw him on a cold Monday morning. He was walking to work, thinking about his usual routine. That was when the man spoke. "You will drop your coffee today." Daniel stopped. "What?" he asked. The man did not look at him. "At exactly 8:15, he said quietly, "you will drop it." Daniel laughed. "That's not going to happen," he said. But something about the man felt wrong, too calm, too certain. At 8:15 that morning, Daniel walked into his office. He was holding his coffee carefully, trying to prove the man wrong. Then someone bumped into him. The cup slipped from his hand. Coffee spilled across the floor. Daniel froze. The man had been right. The next morning, Daniel returned to the park again. The man was there again, sitting, waiting. "You came back," the man said. "Who are you?" Daniel asked. The man smiled slightly. "I know things," he said. "I know what will happen." Daniel felt a chill. That's not possible. The man looked at him for the first time. His eyes were calm, but empty. "Tomorrow," he said, "you will not go to work." Daniel frowned. "Why not?" The man paused. "Because something will happen on your way there." That night, Daniel could not sleep. He kept thinking about the man's words. Should he stay home or ignore it? The next morning, Daniel made a decision. He would go to work anyway. He refused to believe the man. He walked out of his apartment. Everything felt normal, too normal. As he crossed the street, he heard a loud sound. Tires, screeching. A car rushed past him, missing him by only few inches. He stepped back, shaking. He could have died. That evening, Daniel returned to the park again. "You knew," Daniel said. The man nodded slowly. "I always know," the man said, "but knowing does not always change things." Daniel sat down beside him. "Can you see everything?" he asked. The man looked at the ground. "Not everything," he said. "Only what is coming soon, only what cannot be stopped." Daniel felt uneasy. "Then tell me something," he said. "Tell me what will happen tomorrow." The man was silent for a long time. Then he spoke. "Tomorrow," he said, "you will come here again, and you will sit where I am sitting now." Daniel laughed nervously. "That makes no sense," he said. "You'll be here." The man shook his head slowly. "No," he said, "I won't." "Why not?" Daniel asked. The man looked at him one last time. "Tomorrow," he said, "you will understand." The next morning, Daniel ran to the park. The bench was empty. There was no man, no sign that he had ever been there. Daniel stood in silence. Then, slowly, he sat down on the bench. And without thinking, he looked at a passerby and said, "You will drop your coffee today." The words felt natural, as if they had always been his. And in that moment, Daniel understood.